What is up? We are wrestling maniacs out there worldwide. It's the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new wrestling video. If you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet, and you love professional wrestling like I do, help support the channel by hitting that subscribe button now, turning on the post notifications. Videos be coming out of nowhere like an RKO, and of course you already know, the grind is real. And before we get into this video, I just want to thank all the We Are Wrestling Maniacs for continuing to grow the We Are Wrestling channel. We just reached 200 subscribers today, and it's crazy because 3 weeks ago, we finally hit 100 subs, and now 3 weeks later, we gained an extra 100 subscribers, and now we are finally 200 We Are Wrestling Maniacs strong. And just want to say also, the 100 subscriber giveaway, the winner will be announced tomorrow on the We Are Wrestling Talk Show. But thank you guys for getting this channel to 200 subscribers. Let's keep growing this channel, and let's get this to 1,000 by the end of the year. Some big news just happened. WWE and Cesaro did not come to a new contract agreement, which means Cesaro is officially a free agent. This is according to multiple wrestling sources and the whole wrestling Twitter out there. Everybody's going crazy over this news, and this is some news I feel like I need to cover now rather than later, which would be tomorrow on the We Are Wrestling Talk Show. But this is some really big news, and I want to make a whole video on this, because Cesaro and WWE did not come to an agreement, and I think this is the last thing that we were expecting to happen. Because right now, WWE is on the road to WrestleMania, 6 more weeks until their biggest show of the year. And of course, AEW, they have their show coming up, Revolution, and we've already been seeing lots of debuts happen with Keith Lee, Jay White appearing, and now Buddy Matthews, which I made a reaction video to that, and some other Dynamite stuff if you want to go check that out after this video. But it is absolutely crazy, because this is the last thing I think any of us were expecting, is that Cesaro is a free agent and he no longer works for WWE. Because if you are a professional wrestling fan, you and I, all of us, we know how bad WWE has misused Cesaro. They had themselves a future world champion, and they never capitalized on him, especially when he's gotten over multiple times, and it's just absolutely crazy to me that they really never took the next step with Cesaro, because in the ring, he backs it up. He had this whole Cesaro swing thing being over. He had Paul Heyman as a manager at one point. Cesaro could have really been that next top guy. And it wasn't even Cesaro's fault at all with this. WWE they do what they usually do. They don't know how to use good talent. And it's crazy because when Cesaro, this is when he was at the top of his game, was when he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. We all really thought that Cesaro, being with Paul Heyman now, he was going to take that next step in his career and start going for the World Championship. And it's crazy, and I don't blame Cesaro at all for not coming up with a new agreement with WWE, because he's been so misused all of these years. There's times where WWE they just continue to show promise with him, having him win the Battle Royal, having him with Paul Heyman, the tag team with Tyson Kidd, his swing, his rivalry with Seth Rollins a couple WrestleManias ago. We all seriously thought that there was going to be that moment for Cesaro, and it never happened. And it's so annoying, because Cesaro is one of their best performers in the ring, and now he's actually no longer a part of WWE. So now, what's next for Cesaro? I think we all know what's going to happen. Claudius, I think that's his independent wrestling name, he is going to go to AEW. There's no better option out there for Cesaro to go to besides AEW, and the second promotion I will put on this Cesaro radar is MLW, because it's a sports league, basically. That's how they have their shows. I could definitely see Cesaro doing that. But most likely AEW, because it's all elite wrestling and you don't get as elite as Cesaro. And I think that this would be a great move for them. I think they definitely, if they're going to debut Cesaro, I think there's two choices that they have. I think have him be a mystery in the Revolution, Face of the Revolution ladder match coming up, or have Bryan Danielson versus Moxley. Danielson wins, Cesaro makes his debut right there, because I think we all want to see Danielson versus Cesaro. That would be a friggin' dream match. I think AEW, there's no way that they pass on Cesaro. I think he's a perfect fit for them, and it brings another veteran to their company, which I think could definitely draw people, and I think Cesaro could become a world champion in AEW if he's booked properly. But let me know in the comment section below what your guys' thoughts are on this news is, because I think WWE is absolutely crazy. I get they were probably trying to come up with an agreement with him and try to convince him the same bullshit that they probably did when he made the first agreement or the second agreement. And I think Cesaro is just tired of waiting. And as he should. He is, I believe, in his late 30s right now, and he definitely has some years left in the wrestling ring. And I feel like he shouldn't let it go to waste in WWE with a horrible creative team that doesn't know how to use him. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already, keep growing this channel. And by doing that, you got to hit that subscribe button now, turning on the post notifications. The links are down in the description below. You can go follow We Are Wrestling over on Twitter and Instagram. Go support us on there. All the links are down in the description below. But of course, to all the We Are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide, I hope you guys tune in tomorrow to the We Are Wrestling Talk Show. And of course, you already know, we are taking over. Peace.